Hello, my lovelies! We're doing hair today. We are doing another Dragon Age hairstyle. We are doing Anora's buns. Many of you who have played Dragon Age are very familiar with this one. My caveat up front is that it is very slightly different because if you have seen the character, these buns actually kind of hang down here, which is unrealistic. Because we have to pin them to our hair and there is no hair hanging down. So yes, so it will be slightly off, but very, very close. So this one is actually a lot easier than last week's as far as recreating an animated hairstyle. It's very, very simple, like very simple, you guys. English braids, that's it. English braids and pins. Yay! We like these though. These are nice. These are fun. This one's very pretty. It gets all of your hair up. It looks, since it is set, Dragon Age is set in kind of a fantasy thing, it looks like a very sensible hairstyle that Anora, depending on which ending you pick, spoilers, may end up being queen. So it's like a royal hairstyle, but sensible, which is always nice. So we are going to begin by parting our hair straight down the middle. Hopefully my bangs are long enough that this will work today because it does come a little bit like this. So I'm hoping my bangs have reached the proper length. So yes, we want to separate into two evenly if we can. Well, I can tell mine's slightly crooked in the back. That's okay. Hopefully we will not see that. We just definitely need the front to be separated properly. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to make two English braids. Our English braids, they're just English braids, but you really want to try and keep them as even as possible so we can braid as far down as we possibly can. You don't want a lot of extra tail if you can help it. I am going to use clear hair ties since we have a lot of winding and stuff to do. That, yeah, I think it'll be better. So, English braiding. I'll put this one over my shoulder. I'll do this one since this one's facing you. Yay. Okay, so since this is me, we're going to go behind my ear because I can't stand it when it's down over top. But hopefully, I don't know, maybe we should. Oh, it will drive me crazy, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm not going to go behind my ear. We're doing this to make sure that it's as appropriate as it can be. As accurate. Let me see. Like I said, you want them to be as even as possible if you can manage. And then we are simply going to braid. English braid. So you do want it to go straight down. How we accomplish straight down, which we can't do because our arms don't quite operate that way. But you want to start by going straight down, like so. Straight down. Right? And when it comes time to flip over your shoulder, you are going to flip over the opposite shoulder because that, and here's a trick for you guys, the hair we have hanging over here, we can toss this way. Lovely. So we're going to flip over this way and continue braiding. That will keep our hair from wanting to pop over the same shoulder and it will go the other way, which will help when we go to wind it up. So I'm going to get both of mine braided now that you see how we're going to go about these English braids. And then we'll be back for the end of it, really. Okay, back in a sec. Alrighty, so we're braided and I have my bangs tamed, although I do want to show you how to go about, like if you have bangs like mine that are thin but will mostly cooperate with you to get them smooth, because you see they pretty much look like I know they seem, my head must be weird shaped, I can't help it. So what I do is I take hairspray, I spray like so, then I take a soft brush, which is usually a boar bristle, right? And then you just smooth it in the direction that you would like it to go so that it will incorporate in with your hair underneath, but hopefully still give you a little bit, over my ears, come on, of a softness. But you see, you don't see like a big demarcation from where my bangs end. It goes in fairly decently on both sides. Yay! Okay, I am gonna just do this a little bit. It's this drives me nuts. All right, so what we do with these is that we are going to roll them up, wind them up. I always think of it as like ram's horns. Don't ask me why, I'm not really sure. But you know how usually when we go to pinwheel a bun like this, we will go like this direction, right? So it'll look like a flower. But we're not going for a flower, we're going for a ram horn. Like I said, I don't know why, this is in my head. So you want to feel which way it's going to be on the outside, like so. Go ahead and run your fingers down so everything is going appropriate. Even the best of my ability, I still had this much tail. Oh wow. So I am going to take the little bit of tail I have and try to wrap it up a little bit, at least get a little, try and tuck those ends in. And then we are going to roll, but we are going to roll it so that it's more stacked, I guess you'd say. Try and get that nice and tight in the center, but rolling this way. So it's not like a flower. We want braid on top of braid. I think you guys can pick up what I'm putting down, like so. And we just want to wind it all the way up and then pin it. Ding, ding, ding. It helps me to look in the mirror, you guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, wind and pin. Not that difficult. Truly. Make sure we're all the way we want it to be. Wound all the way up, and then we are going to pin. I am going to use two kinds of pins. I'm going to use these long bobbies just around the perimeter, and then I'm going to work in some of my Amish U-pins because they work especially wonderful in braided buns for more of the structure inside. I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going to pin. I'm going to wind the other one up and pin, and then we will be back for the final reveal. Alrighty, dolls, we are finished. These are Anora's buns. The most difficult problem when doing these buns is to make sure that they match, basically. So what you want to do is get your first bun into the position you want it to be in, and then you can work with your second bun to make it match, as in you might have to tighten it down, loosen it up, readjust it on your head, which is why I usually don't show you that because sometimes it takes me a little while of fiddling. But this wasn't too bad. I actually probably could have showed you. It didn't take as much fiddling as double buns sometimes do. As far as pinning, it's not too bad. I use these very long bobbies in the perimeter. They're the ones that are actually going to touch scalp. And I usually do them like this, or like, you know, 2 or 3 should work. But to really keep the integrity of the bun together, I then go back in with some U-pins. I'm going to show you how we go about doing this. So then, since this is an outside coil, I'm actually going to go inside of that so it will hide. And then just sort of weave it through the braidiness. So now it's hidden, but that offers my bun more stability. So it won't move, it won't fall down, and it's very, very comfortable. This is a very comfortable hairstyle. Double buns usually are because it disperses the weight of your hair more. This one is low on the nape of the neck, and I know a lot of you really like your buns there. I know I wear mine kind of high. So this one, all of your hair wants to go in this direction anyway, so you might find this to be more comfortable than some of the other double buns I've done, which I usually put up here. I know, I'm sorry guys. This one's also a good one for you guys that do like Ren fairs and reenactments and things, because while this particular hairstyle, since it is from a video game, isn't from any particular period of history. I've seen in many paintings kind of double braided buns over many periods of time. So I think this one will be a good one if you're like, I have no idea what to do with my hair. Oh wait, I can do that because it'll pass for a few different periods. Do you know what I mean? And this one also might be good if you are doing some sort of cosplay or some such with a hat, because since they are low, you're still going to be able to get a hat on with this hair. So this may be good. Let me know, of course, but I think it is very pretty. The symmetry is nice. Like I said, it's very comfortable, except for this part for me. But that is my picadillo, and I know it's not many of you. But I did go for accuracy, and I think we achieved that. So, yeah, if you do Anora's hairstyle, I think a few people have done this one, but whatever, I'm doing it now. I'm going to look, now that I've done it, I will look it up on YouTube to see what other people did and see if they did it the same way I did, because I hate to look ahead of time, because I never want to be accused of copying things. So yes, I hope you enjoy this hairstyle. As always, send me in pictures if you did it, and because you know I like to see it. Or tag me on Instagram. Some of you guys have been tagging me on Instagram. I've seen so many beautiful hairstyles. So exciting. And then a final thing for any of my US lovelies. Yesterday was election day. We have a new president today, and this is all I'm going to say. Think of it as a game, maybe. Some believe it is only great power that can hold evil in check, but that is not what I have found. I have found that it is the small, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love. Do you know who said that? There's your little quiz for today. That is the thought I want to leave you with. Yeah. Also, Cass is home, so you can look forward to a video of Castiel tomorrow. I just wanted to give him a couple of days to reacclimate to home. All right, I love you guys very, very much. And I will see you tomorrow with Castiel. Okay, have a great day. Bye.